All right. All I can say is welcome to another season of the Awesome League of Awesome. Once again, I am your commish, Big Chris, back again, ready to take the league to where it needs to go. And let's start off by addressing the elephant in the room. Keith, I'm sorry, man. You got trade raped. You can rationalize it any way you want, but you, my friend, got trade raped. As you can see, these are two Terminators butt-fucking each other. You were the one bent over. Okay? I'm sorry, man, but... No, I'm not sorry. You're an idiot. Okay? You fucked up. You shouldn't have done that. You got trade raped. Here is the number for the Detroit Rape Crisis Center to help you out. Keith got trade raped. Hey, do you remember a time when you weren't raped? I don't. Because you got raped. He got raped. You got raped. So as I said, Keith, you got raped. You, my friend, are not going to have a good year. I apologize for that. Next on my list for today is Michelle. Big Red, I know you tried very hard to not draft a whole bunch of New York Giants. So let's have a little talk about your favorite player and one of my least, Eli Manning. There he is over to my right. I feel bad only because in the season opener looked a little bit more like this. Now, we could analyze the plays. We could go over where Manning screwed up and where he didn't. But I'm really thinking that we're just going to be smelling a lot of first to worst this year. First to worst. Super Bowl champions to maybe even last in their division. Wouldn't that be great? For me? Don't worry too much, Michelle. I'm sure that they'll win a few games this year. Maybe, no, I'm not sure. I don't even know who they're going to beat. The way they played, they got beat by Romo. For those of you who don't know, Romo only plays 3 quarters in every game. In the 4th quarter, he usually takes a powder because he sucks. And the Giants got beat badly. 307 yards by Romo. 2 of them to somebody named Ogletree. What's an Ogletree? Man, I knew he was going to be picked up, but whoever picked him up, I'm not sure who it was. I could take a look, but he's not going to be duplicating that performance. Sorry, he was playing the Giants' defense. Anyway, the other teams in the league, not really a whole lot to go on yet. I can take a look at some of the lineups, and there's a few that stand out. As much as I hate to say it, Robarge, you got a pretty solid team. Believe me, that cuts me to my soul, but you got a pretty solid team. A couple of other guys had pretty decent drafts. Big Mac, our reigning champion, asshole. You have a great team a couple of years ago. So don't worry, age and experience, there's a lot to be said for them. The other guys, I'm going to reserve my opinion until after the NFL opening day. I know we already had our first game, but everybody acknowledges really that the NFL season actually starts tomorrow, Sunday. Now, that brings me to Lindsay. Don't exactly know what to say, Lindsay, because I was taught to never punch a woman in the face or talk bad about them or use words like cock and slap and dick punch when I'm talking to or about a woman. So I guess I'll just have to go ahead and put on my game face. Booyakah! Anyway, that about do it for week 1. Except, well, you know what? One more thing. Keith, I did think of one other thing. The term trade raped was pretty much, copyrighted by the league. I want to be original. So let's not call it trade raped for the rest of the season. Let's say you've been Keithed or Fergurskied. No, Keith. Keith is better. You've been Keithed means you've been trade raped. I'll make the updates to Urban Dictionary. Good week, everybody. Except for you, Lindsay. Bye-bye.